Bonjour, bienvenue à la classe de français sur l'internet. Welcome to French class on the internet. I was trying to come up with a good name to call this. Maybe we could call it episode 1 of La Quarantaine or Remote French Learning Part 1. If you have a vote or a new idea, you can comment and let me know, and I will take your opinions into consideration. So, by the time you view this video, aujourd'hui, c'est mercredi, le 18 mars, et je suis ici dans la chambre de Caleb. Il y a beaucoup de Lego dans la chambre de Caleb. Malheureusement, Caleb ne joue pas souvent au Lego. Il préfère jouer avec ses frères ou jouer aux jeux vidéo ou jouer au foot. One thing I'm going to try to start doing a little bit of, if I do a little instructional video, is to just speak to you a little bit in French so you can remember what it sounds like, and to try to use a word that I might call an obscure word. So we had in the textbook before we started our quarantine last week, we very quickly went over a page. There was a yellow box with a lot of words like how to say last night, hier soir, how to say yesterday afternoon, hier après-midi, how to say just yesterday, hier. The word for next is prochain or prochaine. So next week is la semaine prochaine. So I might say aujourd'hui, cet après-midi, this afternoon. J'ai travaillé à l'école. Ce matin, what does that mean? This morning, ce matin, j'ai téléphoné à mes étudiants et nous avons parlé avec FaceTime. J'ai écouté vos réponses et j'ai entendu tout le monde sauf Patricia, ça n'existe pas. Oh là là. Sorry, Patricia. That's probably an unfair jab. Okay, let's start the way we do every day. Bonjour. The verse of the day for today is Jérémie 29:13. The lighting in this room is not great, so I'll try to see if I can hold it like this. Si vous me cherchez, do you remember what the verb chercher means? To search. If you search for me de tout votre cœur, with all your heart. I bet some of you already got that. I'm going to do the Dora the Explorer pause. Good job! Je me laisserai trouver. So Jesus says, if you look for me with all your heart, I will let. This is the future tense of the verb to let. I will let myself be, we've learned the verb trouver, be found. Okay, so today I am going to, in this short video, go over a new lesson. Incidentally, the word for quarantine in French is la quarantaine. It actually comes from an Italian word. You can see the root, 40, and this is for Josh, the history guru. In Italian, in Spanish, the root word for 40 is 40. Italian is very similar. I can't think of it right now. But the origin of this word is actually Italian, and it was based on when Italian ships would come to port, and during the times of plagues, they would have to leave the boats in quarantine, which meant for 40 days, no one was to exchange contact with people or with anything on the boat. I don't know. I found that on the internet. I think it's probably pretty accurate. Josh, comment below if it's not. Due today at 4 o'clock, which is Wednesday, March 18th. On your OneNote, I need to see this complete, okay? I probably am going to post a daily grade for this one. I don't know if I'm going to post a daily grade for the one we did yesterday and the day before, because that one was kind of our learning time, figuring it out. But there's a good chance I'll post a daily grade for this. You don't have to worry about mistakes yet, though. I will still kind of use that as a module for correcting your mistakes, so just make sure it's complete. Obviously, put effort into it. Don't just write gobbledygook. Okay, so for the brief lesson, today I am going to teach you all about the word never in French. And this will not take very long. You might already know the word never in French. It is jamais. So the trick to using jamais is that the function of jamais in a sentence in French grammar is that it replaces the PAS in a negative sentence. So, for example, if I'm Josh Hampton, I never study. So, je. Now, if we're going to make a negative sentence, I do not study, we would have our word study, étudie, right here. And we would have the ne, which in this sentence would actually just be an apostrophe, right? Because of that E. Je n'étudie pas. This means I do not study. But if I want to say I never study, same sentence structure, I simply replace the pas with jamais. Simple as that. So if you want to say I never eat, je ne mange jamais. If you want to say I never sing, je ne chante jamais. Let's see, she never dances. Try it. Elle ne danse jamais. Okay, so again, the one caveat would be if your verb begins with a vowel, instead of N-E, you would have an apostrophe. That's really not anything new. Let's see, in the past tense, if you want to say, let's pick on somebody else. Let's pick on, how about AK? Let's say that we want to say, AK did not clean. Okay? Alexandra n'a pas nettoyé. Actually, that'll work. N'a pas nettoyé. She hasn't cleaned. Okay? Now, if I want to say she never did clean, her mama told her to, she never did. It would look like this. Alexandra n'a jamais nettoyé. So really, not a new lesson here, exact same concept. The book just wants you to make sure that you understand if you have a sentence in the past. Remember how we talked about how the ne and the pas surround the auxiliary. We leave the past participle out in the cold. Okay, that's important. So if I wanted to say, I never did my homework. When I was in the 5th grade, I never did my homework. Je n'ai So, je, we've got avoir auxiliary, right? Ne, which in this case is this. Je n'ai jamais. And now we need the past participle of faire, to do, because I never did. Je n'ai jamais fait mes devoirs. Okay? Again, je n'ai jamais fait mes devoirs. Feel free to watch this tutorial video again if you didn't quite get it. You're going to need to make sure that you view this before I give you your new assignment. Today, the assignment that I'm giving you, which is separate from this one, which is due this afternoon, the new assignment that I'll give you will be due tomorrow at 4. I know this might be a little confusing. I'm staggering my assignments on purpose because I understand that if I do an assignment right now and I make this one due at 4 o'clock as well, I have no idea what time some of you are going to wake up today. Some of you may not wake up till 3:30 p.m. So this way it sort of staggers the assignments a little bit. This one's due at 4. After you watch this video, I'll have something else on RenWeb that will say specifically due Thursday at 4. Okay? Au revoir. Until next time.